What's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of Career Mode. This is episode number 18, and today we are returning with the season finale in Season 1 with Aston Villa coming on the back of our 2-1 victory away at Norwich at Carrow Road in our last game, the last episode where, of course, as you guys know, with 5 games to go, we have done it. We are crowned champions of the championship, and thus today's episode virtually means nothing, but we still want to close out the season strong and try and win all of our remaining 5 games. So the 5 games are against Cardiff at home, Leeds at home, Ipswich away at Portman Road, and then Derby County at home. Our 5th and final game is away at the Den against Millwall, but I think I'm going to simulate that game and the 3 before the Derby game as well, because obviously now we've won the title, as Martin Tyler said in the game against Norwich, we get to see the title celebrations on our final home game, which is that one against Derby County. So the games are virtually meaningless for us, but I want to see title celebrations today, so I think we'll simulate these 4 and then play the Derby County game just so we can see the title celebration. So there'll also be a fun look at the squad hub as well, our team management setting as well, and budgets and all that sort of stuff we normally go through at the end of the season. So our first game is against Cardiff, and we're just going to simulate it and see what happens. So I'm delighted we won the title in the last episode as well. And of course, if you missed the last episode, you missed out on a thrilling and oh god, just finally scored in a simulated game. You missed out on a thrilling end to the season. Our 2-1 victory over Norwich, where we had to come from behind to win, like we've done so often this season. And in stoppage time, Clint Dempsey, I would say our player of the season, with a wonderful goal, giving us the win right in the dying second. So we're now 2-0 up against the Welsh side and should be on course for the win. But now I might have jinxed it because Rouse has made it 2-1. Can we hang on to the 3 points? Can we hang on? Can we hang on? Yes, we can indeed. I win the first simulated game. Good stuff. Obviously, as nice as it will be to win our final games, it's not really too big of a deal if we don't. We know that we can't hit the points record, which Reading set way back in the day. I say way back in the day. I suppose it is nowadays. Back in 2006 with their incredible 106 points, I think it was. And we can't set a new points record, sadly. They're going to reject Billy Brown. The overall's not good enough. Joel Turner could be all right, though. I'm not really bothered whether we win our final games or not. But again, I do want to play the Derby game. I do want to see title celebrations because I don't know if you guys are the same sort of problem with me, but often I just don't get to see title celebrations at all. I don't know why, but I've had this problem for quite a while now, and I can't seem to work out why that is. But anyway, not going to put Joel or Lewis in the academy just yet because he's scouting on them for the time being, as it's only been 2 and 1 month. And our next game is against Leeds. Can we have a say in the automatic promotion races today? We've got Ipswich, don't we? Oh, that'll be a good game. I'm going to simulate that one, but still. And Millwall, they're going down. They're going down. There's 7 points of safety with 4 games to go. I was thinking about the final day today away at the Den. And I was thinking, if I play that game, I'm not sure I won't be able to not throw it if Millwall need a win to survive. So, in a way, like, I would have much preferred to have seen them be safe by now. But, I think it's a good idea that I do simulate it. Otherwise, I'll probably throw it. But regardless, we're 1-0 down here at home to Leeds. Now, we haven't lost a home game all season long. So this might be our first ever defeat at Villa Park in the series, coming in a simulated game. We're still trailing by 1. Can we find an equalising goal? Yep, there it is. Robert Snodgrass with 13 minutes to go, and he preserves the undefeated home record for the time being. Well done, Robert. And as we now head into the 3rd of the 4 simulated games today, this one just before the only play game against Derby, we're taking on Ipswich Town. What a game this is as well at the top of the table. Mick McCarthy's side are currently 1 point clear in the automatic promotion race and have a game in hand on Middlesbrough as well. So if Mick's boys can win, they could possibly go 4 points clear with 2 games to go. Absolutely massive game, this one at Portman Road. For us, of course, means absolutely nothing, but for Ipswich, huge game. Are they going to be able to come through and get the win? Where they're 1-0 up and Bustos then equalises straight away. Well done, the Argentine. Who is going to claim the 3 points in this big game, particularly for the home side? Snodgrass puts us in front 2-1. And Ipswich Town. I like Ipswich Town, I do. But we're 2-1 up. We've come from behind as things stand to lead. Martin Waghorn makes it 2-2. Clint Dempsey makes it 3-2. What a thriller in this game. And that is going to do it. Ipswich lose a big one here at home to the Championship League leaders, and that is a huge dent in their chance of staying up. How did Millwall get on? Drew 0-0 at home to Fulham, and that means, what, 2 games to go? They could still do it. They could still do it, but it's looking unlikely. Come on, Millwall, though. You could still do this. It is ridiculous, though. I need to write a letter to EA because every single championship season in this year's FIFA, when Millwall are in the championship, they always get relegated. Every single season. I've not seen Millwall survive once in this entire FIFA year. Not once have I seen it. There is clear bias against my football team. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. And as we move into the only played game of today's episode, the penultimate game of the season, it's our final home game at Villa Park as we play host to Derby County. Still within a shout of a playoff place, but for us, we just want to see the title celebrations come the final whistle. So 3-5-2 for the game, our normal league lineup. Let's remain undefeated at Villa Park all season long, and let's lift the trophy come the end of the game too.
Well, confirmation, as if it's needed, really. Everyone knows now, don't they, that the league title has been decided. The match will be played, but the big event of the day, Alan's going to be the presentation.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we've seen so many performances that got them to the top of the table. We might not quite see the intensity of those previous displays, but I think you can forgive them for that.
Just looking at a few of those players out there and wondering how many are going to be part of our team next season. Sam Johnson, of course, going back from his loan spell. Robert Snodgrass going back from his loan spell. I don't think Terry will be involved much next season. I'm not too sure about Lansbury and Jedinak. It's quite interesting, really. There's a lot of our team that have been major players in helping us get promoted this season that might not play a big part, if any part at all, in next season's campaign in the Premier League. So big game for a lot of these players to prove they deserve to still be here next season. As Brereton's on the ball, turns, can't get a shot away, it'll drop to Snodgrass. And Robert with the fake shot, looks to beat Andre Wisdom, crosses, Brereton! He's certainly someone that will be involved in our squad next season, no doubt. We love this kid. Well, this hasn't exactly been a classic in our final game of the season at home. And it's still 0-0 as we head into the break. There was only really one chance in that first half through Ben Brereton, still 0-0. We have had some attempts, we have had some shots, but really it's not been a classic and there's not been much going on at all. I mean, we know the job's done, so it's not really too big of a deal if we don't score and don't win, but one thing's for sure, I don't want to lose the final game of the season, especially at home due to our undefeated home record this year. But here's Kodjia on the ball, stepping inside. Jonathan Kodjia, good save by Scott Carson, and it might drop to Bustos, taken down, penalty to Aston Villa, no doubt about it. Well, definite spot kick, and it's Bjarnason, our former midfielder, that took down Bustos. Bustos took his place in the team in the right midfield role, and Bjarnason says that's what you get for it. Takes him down, no doubt about it, certain penalty. And a chance for us to go in front here in our final home game of the season insofar as stalemate. Jonathan Kodjia has missed his last penalty with the target off. But I'm feeling confident this time he's going to score it. Was it two? It's two missed penalties, isn't it? I'm going to give it to Kodjia. I believe he's going to do it this time. Come on, Jonathan. This time. Yes, what a penalty. Aston Villa 1, Derby County 0. And we do have the goal for our top scorer this season. Come on. I was thinking I can't miss again. He's missed the last two. I can't miss again. Goalkeeper does go the right way, but it's right into the top corner. And Scott Carson just couldn't get anything on it. That's actually a brilliant penalty from Kodjia. I surprised myself there. Aston Villa 1, Derby County 0, and there's the breakthrough. Andre Wisdom to Johnny Russell, and Wisdom loses out to Snodgrass, and maybe a chance to break here as Jedinak finds Bustos. As we know, he's quick when he gets going. Finds his man Brereton, through to Dempsey, gets to the ball first. He's got Kodjia in there. Can he play him? It's going to go to Kodjia. Oh, he missed time to jump. And it's cleared by 4, and I pressed circle far too early there, and that should have been 2-0. Selfless play by Dempsey, and I couldn't finish it with Kodjia. That was my error there, just pressed circle far too quickly, and that should have been 2, and that should have been a game, but instead Matej Vidra could have made it 1-1. This game's not over yet. Yuri Hain down this left-hand side off the bench. Can we rack these points up late on? Yuri Hain looking for a teammate. He'll play it across towards Lansbury as a man arriving in Bustos. Can I find him? Oh, Scott Carson with a wonderful save prevents our second. Only a few seconds of normal time to go, though. We know the game is surely over now as Terry goes up for the header, and it's cleared. It'll drop to Palmer Brown, and now Yuri Hain has a go and fires it wide and behind for yet another corner. Just waiting for the final whistle to come any second now, and that will confirm it, and we'll find out if we get title celebrations or not. Go on, Eric, have a go. Have a go, have a go. Nah, straight Scott Carson. But that should do it. Just waiting for the final whistle to come any second now. Where is it, referee? Where is that final whistle? Come on, there it is, right there. And are we going to see title celebrations? It is the final home game of the season. but it doesn't look like it. Why does this happen so often in FIFA? I really don't understand it. You would have heard in the last episode against Norwich, they get the title on the final home game of the season. This is the final home game of the season. We're not going to lift it at the Den. Why are we not lifting it today? Why are the players walking off the pitch? Where's my goddamn trophy? God damn it, EA, seriously, why are you lying to me, saying I'm going to get the trophy on the final home game of the season? We deserve to win, we were the better team, and I'm glad we won our final game at Villa Park, which does mean we end Season 1 undefeated at home. That's what we targeted way back at the start of the season. Undefeated at Villa Park all season long, and we did it. And I'll give man of the match to Bustos, who won us the penalty and played quite well in this match, and almost scored right at the end too, but 1-0 the final score, we get the win, but it's a somber mood, because I wanted to see title celebrations today. And as we advance one day in the calendar, Millwall are away at the Riverside Stadium, and I can already tell they've lost because Middlesbrough just got 3 points there, and Sheffield United beat Preston as well, and that means still with one game to go, it's over. The dream is over, the great escape is off. They're 6 points off safety, 4 points behind Barnsley in 22nd as well. Where have Bolton got all these points from, by the way? They were rock bottom and buried, and I mean, they're still 11 points off safety with a game to go. But either way, they at least got a few wins together towards the end of the season. But that's it. Millwall are down, and this is clear EA bias. If anyone has ever played career mode and seen the championship table, I guarantee Mill will get relegated come the end of the season. They do it on purpose. Oh, whatever. It doesn't matter. We're staying up in real life. Let's go ahead and take a look at the academy update then as we head into May, the final month of competitive football. So you can see how the youth boys are currently getting on. As we know, a couple of really good players here. Marcus Morgan, a left-footed right-back. Already got one of those in Archie Cox, but looks very decent indeed. I might actually give him a contract now and see what he's like. Lance Griffiths could be very good as well. Ed Davis, not quite as good. Sean Collins, yeah, potential's good, but not amazing. But this is, of course, the standout, as we know. Toby Lewis, 58 overall, 91, 94 potential. The reason I've not been training him is because ordinarily the players grow like 1 rating per month or per 2 months in the academy, but actually Lewis is still stuck at 58 overall right now. So what I think I might do is train him towards the end of the season and see if we can grow into a 60 overall heading into Season 2 and give him a pro contract at the start of next season. But we did just promote Marcus Morgan. That's the left-footed right back. So what we'll do is we'll quickly take a look at him in the squad hub and see what his potential is going to be. I'm hoping for exciting prospect, and that's exactly what it is. Medium high work rates. Oh, and look at that versatility as well. Right back, left back, and centre back. And at 5'11", he's not too small. He's only 17, but he looks like 28. That could be a song. But he's got 3-star, not too bad. And some okay physical stats. 75 stamina, 72 jumping, 71 strength, 77 acceleration as well. And technically not terrible. Yeah, decent little player there. He and Archie Cox, 2 little good young fullbacks we got at the academy. I like them both. And as we're advancing to the Millwall game, I think what I'm going to do is play this game, but I'll just show you the goals if they happen, no actual other highlights, just to see if we do get title celebrations on the final day, because that's what I'm playing for in today's episode. Millwall, of course, as we know, are relegated, but yeah, what I'll do is I'll play through this game, and I'll just show you the goals if they happen. Otherwise, we'll just go straight to full time, and we'll see if there are title celebrations, because I just want to see title celebrations. Just come on, give me that trophy. To Jedinak into the feet of Kodjia, who is in, takes his time, sets himself, and finds the back of the net. There is our first goal. Kodjia, of course, still in with a shout to win the Golden Boot behind Diego Jota. Now does make it 1-0, 8 minutes in, and it's the perfect start. Obviously, the game means nothing for either team, but Kodjia played through, took his time, set himself. Nice finish past Jordan Archer, 1 in Aston Villa. Dempsey's header finds Jonathan Kodjia. And Kodjia tries to release the American. Lovely through ball. Clint Dempsey takes his time, rolls it off to Ben Brereton. Oh, good save by Archer. And Saville gets it cleared. Dempsey flicks it back, but there's Bustos arriving to make it 2, but flags up for offside. It's a goal, but it's not going to count. Bustos offside. Second half begins, still leading by 1. As Johnston fists away that cross, and Dempsey will let it run across his body before heading it to Jedinak. We've been the only team playing, really. Millwall have done very little in this game, and we should be leading by more than 1, really, with the chances we've had. There's going to be another one. Ben Brereton on the ball, releases Kodjia. Kodjia, great save by Jordan Archer. If it was not for Archer, we'll be leading by like 3-4 goals. Snodgrass Dempsey and Archer again with the save. Bustos, Dempsey, and this time we find the back of the net. My goodness, we've recorded like 10 shots in 53 minutes and we're only leading by 2. Clint Dempsey with another, Millwall 0, Aston Villa 2. Jelinek through to Dempsey, and now Brereton looks for Kodjia and finds him, and Kodjia back towards Ben, and oh, Ben, lovely, can he release Kodjia? He can he get through for a third goal? There it is right there. Jonathan Kodjia makes it 3-0 to Aston Villa. He's still going for the golden boot, and I'm not sure if it'll be him or Diego Jota that win it, but he's got a couple here. Nice selfless play by Ben and a really good finish as well. Millwall 0, Aston Villa 3, and you can bet your bottom dollar that if they needed to win to survive, this would not be the scoreline had I been playing this game. But it's 3-0 and the points are in the bag. We've known that for a while. And that is the final whistle, and are we going to see title celebrations? Doesn't look like it. Final score, Millwall 0, Aston Villa 3, and that is going to confirm our win on the final day. Very pleased. It was a great performance, a great result, but unfortunately no title celebrations today. The only reason I played the final 2 games, trying to see title celebrations, didn't get to see anything. It's just annoying really, because I don't understand it. Like, I don't understand why sometimes you get to see the title celebration, sometimes you don't. I'm not sure what the reasoning is as to why sometimes it appears and sometimes it doesn't. But anyway, we won, and we thoroughly deserved it. And if it wasn't for Jordan Archer, we would have won this game by a lot more goals, I'll tell you that much. We had so many shots, so many on target, and he made some brilliant saves. But I'll give man of the match to Kodjia though for his 2 goals, which hopefully would have won him the golden boot over Diego Jota as well. So who is going up to the Premier League with us? It's going to be Ipswich Town, because they just beat Middlesbrough on the final day. So I think it's going to be Aston Villa first and Ipswich Town in second. It is indeed. Middlesbrough needed to win on the final day, but Ipswich won instead at Portman Road. So going up to the Premier League, Aston Villa and Mick McCarthy's Ipswich Town, and the playoffs are Middlesbrough, Leeds United, Wolves, and Sunderland as well. Teams that got relegated were Barnsley, Millwall, and Bolton Wanderers as well. And yeah, that's it. The season is over. What a season we had, by the way. 98 points, only lost 4 times, scored 81 goals, and only conceded 34. We had a fantastic season. There were some struggling patches throughout the season, but for the most part, it was a brilliant campaign, and I couldn't be happier with how it went, really, for the majority. So that's it. The season is over. We can see the tournament prize money there. We get £7 million for winning the championship. And so in today's episode, what we'll do is take a look at the final objectives, the squad, and yeah, that's basically it. So let's end the season finale and end on a high. So as we move into the final parts of the season, you can take a look at the top scorers chart. As you can see, Jonathan Kodjia won the golden boot with 21 goals. Those 2 goals on the final day at the Den secured the golden boot for him. Diego Jota in second with 20, but Clint Dempsey, can we talk about Dempsey for a second? 17 goals in his debut year. He was absolutely fantastic. And as for assists, Clint Dempsey won it with 16. Kodjia and Bustos both got 10 each as well. Oh, I love this Aston Villa team already, man. Absolutely fantastic. And as for clean sheets, Sam Johnson had the most with 16 as well. We didn't actually pick up as many clean sheets as I thought he would have done this season, despite not conceding too many goals. But either way, Johnson still topped it with 16. So let's find out the team of the competition, and that is going to feature how many Aston Villa players. We've got Johnston, we've got Bustos, we've got Dempsey, and we've got Kodjia. So 4 Aston Villa players in the team of the season: Johnston, Bustos, Dempsey, and Kodjia. And I think all 4 of those deserve it as well. Johnston, top goalkeeper; Kodjia, top scorer; Dempsey, amazing, and Bustos as well, lest we forget. Bustos this season had a really, really good debut campaign. Our first signing of the series, playing in right back initially, then switching to 3-5-2, playing right mid. He was really, really good. So what do I want to show you next? Let's go other leagues next. So for the Premier League, as you can see, there is 1 game to go, but everything has been confirmed. Chelsea have been crowned champions, once again retaining their title, and Manchester United, Manchester City, and Spurs round up the top 4. And as for the bottom 3, that's also been confirmed as well. Brighton and Huddersfield both going back down to the Championship, as are Burnley, rock bottom, with only 2 wins in 37 games. Sean Dyche is getting a lot of plaudits in real life. Wouldn't be in the game if well, that's terrible. That's terrible. 2 wins in 37 games. How have Burnley struggled so much this season? Don't know. But as for the French Ligue 1, that's yet to be decided. But it looks like PSG are going to win the title. And as for Germany, Schalke are currently top. Oh, with a game to go. And it's between them and Bayern. That's quite interesting. What about Italy? Napoli look as though they're going to be crowned champions. 2 games to go there, but they are 5 points clear. And let's do Spain, where it's between Atletico Madrid and Real Madrid with 2 games to go. How interesting is that? So yeah, those are the other leagues around the world. Now what we'll do is take a look at our final objectives. And as you can see, it was a really successful season. Our manager ratings now is 184. We were asked to, within 2 seasons, have at least 1 player from Youth Academy sign the first season, play at least 50% of the games in the next season. That is probably going to happen if Toby Lewis does turn out to be really good. Brand exposure objective was met, as it always is. We're not in Europe yet. But as for domestically, well, we failed our cup objective miserably, getting knocked out of the 3rd round by Burton Albion. But we did succeed our league objective, winning the league title, which was a critical priority. And as for the financial objectives, as you can see, we've got to keep the player salary growth under 10%. Well, that might be... No, it's not going to happen, is it? No, we failed that one. And within 2 seasons, increase the club worth of your club by 30%, which could happen. But, yeah, I'm not too sure about that one just yet. We'll have to wait and see how we're getting on the start of next year. So what else do I want to show you as we end the episode off then? I showed you the academy a moment ago, the My Career section, the brief overview of this season, where you can see exactly what we did. Bustos, our record transfer fee paid. Hogan, the record transfer fee received. Let's take a look at the squad. Let's look at the squad, and that'll end today's episode off. So obviously this is our first 11 as we end our first year at Villa Park off. I'm not entirely sure what we'll be doing next season in the transfer window because we don't know what kind of budget we're going to get. Because we brought in those 4 players on deadline day on pre-contracts, plus we've got Ashley Young coming in as well. 5 players arriving next season on free transfers, some of which on really expensive salaries. I don't know what our budget's going to be, so I can't really call it, to be honest. But a few of these players won't be here next season. Gabby won't be here next season. Sam won't be here next season. Glenn Whelan's probably going to go. Ross McCormack's probably going to go. John Terry will probably get sold as well, though I'm not entirely sure about that one yet. But Sam Johnson's going back on loan, and of course Snodgrass is going back to West Ham because he's been on loan as well. And as we end the episode off, you can see the final stats of the players, and due to the fact that the squad hub doesn't show you all the attributes, I won't be able to show you every single player's attributes and all of the attributes they have, because unfortunately there's no... I don't know if you guys, if this is the first career mode you've played, basically the squad hub is a new feature for this year's game, and it used to be a squad report where you could see all of the stats for each player on the right side of the screen. Unfortunately now you can't see that. You just get like a real basic like look at their like diagram of where their stats are allocated and their attributes are allocated. But you can see the stats of the players regardless. Who did what this season? Clint Dempsey, what a debut year. 17 goals and 16 assists in 37 championship games. He was unbelievable. And Kodja, 21 goals in 39 games. Lest we forget 10 assists as well, not bad. Ben Brereton, a goal to game ratio of 1 in 2, 11 in 22. And Gabby Agbonlahor, oh, his final season for the club. What memories Gabby gave us. Obviously, extending our undefeated home run after that late equaliser against Wolves. The winner in the Carabao Cup final. We're going to miss Gabby, but either way, what a player he's been. But that will end today's episode of Career Mode, guys. So a big thank you for watching. Really hope you have enjoyed it. And if you did enjoy today's episode and the season finale, then please do drop a like, as likes are of course very much appreciated, and they really help the channel out as well. Much love to you all. Have a fantastic day. There will not be an episode of Career Mode tomorrow. We are going to give it a day off so people can catch up on the end of the season, but we will return on Saturday morning with the season opener as season 2 gets underway with our first new signings heading to Villa Park. That'll be up at 10 AM UK time on Saturday. So thanks for watching, guys. Have an awesome day. Much love to you all, and I'll see you for the start of season 2 Saturday morning, 10 AM UK time.